In early December, Shohei Ohtani signed the largest contract in sports history with the Dodgers. That seems kind of long ago now, considering the Dodgers have gone on to add like 10 other star players. But right when the news dropped, it was insane and still is. I mean, people were predicting maybe $600 million for Ohtani in free agency, and that was before he tore his UCL. After Ohtani had to get elbow surgery, that would keep him from pitching until 2025 and make that side of his game a little less certain, people started saying maybe $500 million for a Shohei contract. The money was inevitably going to go down because of this. So you had some predicting the 400s, 500s, few were predicting 600. That seemed to be the bold take. So when 700 million was announced as the number Ohtani got, yeah, it was crazy. And again, the most expensive contract ever in sports history. So that happened. That was one of the craziest things we've ever seen. And just a few days later, we were all given information that was even crazier. It was immediately reported that Ohtani's contract would have massive deferrals, money getting saved to be paid to Ohtani later on in his life. So we all kind of knew, but we also just ignored it. At least it seems most of us did. I don't think anyone had any idea how insane those deferrals and the details of the contract actually were, though. Nobody was prepared, not even a California politician who is now trying to change the law because of it. So welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time. Over 78% of my watch time is from people who aren't subscribed. So if you enjoyed the video, hit that button along with the bell for post notifications. It will make me, Shohei Ohtani, and his dog very happy, a feeling that a certain California politician is not feeling right now. Shohei Ohtani's contract is historic for so many reasons. The deal itself on the surface is insane, being an overall value of $700 million. So not only is it at the top for baseball, with no other baseball contract coming remotely close, but also for sports history worldwide, and the overall impact of what Ohtani will bring to the Dodgers market-wise is wild. So there's that, and then the deferrals and contract details that make this deal that much more of an anomaly. Despite signing a 10-year contract worth $700 million, Ohtani will not be making $70 million a year, but rather $2 million a year for those 10 years, and after the contract ends, Ohtani will start getting the rest. So $68 million per year for the 10 years post the contract. That means $680 million of the $700 million is being deferred, the most insane deferral contract situation ever by far. The Dodgers did this as a way to reduce the money Ohtani is contributing toward their payroll now, so they have more money to spend on other players, and they also are earning interest on the $680 million waiting for Ohtani over these next 10 years. And all the money they're going to make over these next 10 years too from Ohtani alone, it's all going to add up, and they won't be taking that much of a financial hit from the contract overall when it's all said and done. So this actually really benefits the Dodgers somehow, even though it's the largest contract ever in sports history. This benefits Ohtani because although he's only getting $2 million per year now instead of $70, Ohtani is going to be making so much off the field money based off his brand, being projected to earn $50 million from that alone. So he'll still be making bank in the meantime, and although the $68 million he'll be getting annually starting in 2034 will be worth less than it is now, he won't have to pay any taxes on it if he's in Japan by the time he starts getting that $68 million a year. There's also some other rare things in the deal, like the fact that Ohtani has the ability to terminate his contract if either Dodgers controlling owner Mark Walter or president of baseball operations Andrew Friedman are no longer with the team. So overall, it's a wild contract, but the deferrals are the craziest thing, and it's getting people's attention. Even California State Controller Malia Cohen, who wants to now change the law as a result of it. Cohen, who is born and raised in San Francisco and who also believes that Ohtani is getting an unfair tax break, wants Congress to change the tax code to cap deferred payments, which is a change that could ensure the state is owed more money from Shohei Ohtani. Quote, "The current tax system allows for unlimited deferrals for those fortunate enough to be in the highest tax brackets, creating a significant imbalance in the tax structure. The absence of reasonable caps on deferral for the wealthiest individuals exacerbates income inequality and hinders the fair distribution of taxes. I would urge Congress to take immediate and decisive action to rectify this imbalance." Later adding on, "What we are seeing right now is a billionaire being able to legally defer paying taxes on his income, which is okay. What I'm saying is we need to look at that and introduce a cap." End quote. It's also being reported by the California Center for Jobs and the Economy that the state has lost $5 billion from high-income earners leaving California in the last 5 years.
When those high-income earners leave, our state budget feels it. There's only about 8,000 taxpayers in California who pay about 24% of state income tax. It's a huge burden on those people. And so when they leave, We feel it.
I think the more important and pressing issue here should be why so many of those high income earners are leaving the state. Maybe address that?
When you become super wealthy, there are rules that are bent and created to protect you. And all I'm saying is that perhaps we need to re-examine these rules.
Regardless of how any of this plays out, it just continues to show how unique and how big of a deal that this Shohei Ohtani contract is. How many different people's attentions it's catching, and understandably so. It's all fascinating. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon.